Today in the lab, Hax Attacks! Ah! Here in the lab, we often talk about kids and cybersecurity. This being Cybersecurity Month, it's really top of mind right now. However, when we talk about it, we usually talk about it in terms of maintaining good parental controls and keeping your kids safe and insulated from any offensive or dangerous content that might be out there online. Now, that works great to an extent, but like with a lot of parenting issues, sooner or later, the kids are out there on their own in the internet making decisions. So how do we teach them good safety and security practices when they're going online? You could lecture them. That always works really well. There are lots of dangers when you go out online, and I'm going to talk about all of them today. First of all, I want to talk about phishing. You know, boys, phishing online. You could model good online cybersecurity practices. Or you could have them play Hax Attacks. So guys, I could sit here and I could give you a long lecture about cybersecurity online. Instead, I'm just going to give you a game.
Cool! Basically, the blue stuff resembles your actual data that you want to have, and you can draw paths, and it kind of makes an elevator, and you're trying to get it into this bubble that you have. But the red bubbles represent spam, viruses, and all that stuff, and you're trying to keep that away. So you can either draw a path out that the red dots will go, or you can just move it to a different place to keep the blue from changing to the red. It gives you tips on what not to do and what to do.
One of the tips it gave me is that don't open attachments on an unidentified email.
One of the tips was when you're making a password to use capital letters and lowercase and special icons. I would definitely recommend it to my friends because it's a fun game and it teaches you how to be safe on the internet.
One fun note, when I first gave the game to my son and his friend, they started to play, and when they came upon the tips, they confided in each other, hey, this game, it teaches you how to be a hacker, which was sort of interesting. And I think this is something that the game designers should embrace. These kids like the notion of having inside information, being a hacker themselves, but really what they're doing is learning the techniques that hackers use in order to deceive people online. I thought it was an interesting strategy. The kids embraced it, and they really consumed those tips and information that they might not otherwise engage with. So overall, we think Hax Attacks is a great way to introduce kids to the basics of cybersecurity. This being Cybersecurity Month, no time like the present. Now we want to thank Hax Attacks for making this video possible. And we also want to invite you, if you've got some interesting ways that you address issues of cybersecurity with your kids, join the conversation over at DadLabs.com. Till then, we'll see you next time.